So very good morning, guys. So guys, last class where we stopped? Yeah, last class what we were discussing. Can anyone tell me? Class loading. Okay, that's good. Okay, guys. So let's start with we'll see what is class loading once again, revision thing. Then we'll see the things practical. Then we'll start with the steps of JDBC. So guys, what is class loading? Yes, what is class loading in the sense loading a dot class file? Yes, so we were discussing class loading. We were discussing guys class loading. So what is class loading in the sense loading? Yes, loading dot class file into JVM memory Yes, loading dot class file into JVM memory is known as class loading. So guys, we have discussed the class can be loaded in two different ways. Yes, the class can be loaded in two different ways. So first way, in case of first way, we will, whenever we are going to call, yes, so whenever user calls any member of class, then it will load it. Then it will be loaded. Yes. So whenever user calls any member of a class, either it can be constructor, it can be static method, it can be non-static method, and so on. So whenever user will call this in any member of the class, in that case your class will be loaded. Now, second case, yeah. In second way, we can load the class by using a method. So the name of method is for name method. So the name of method is for name method. Coming about this for name method, it is present in class by name class itself. Yes. So basically this for name method, guys, it is present. Yes, it is present in class by name. So this C will be lowercase because it is a keyword. So it is present in class by name class itself. And it is a static method. So public static. And then we have for name method. Yes. So it is present in class by name class itself. So we can load the we can load the class, we can load the dot class file into JVM memory even by using for name method. Now coming about this for name method is going to accept fully qualified class name. In for name method, guys, we need to pass fully qualified class name. Like we have to pass the fully qualified class name of a class which we want to load. Yes, so here we have to pass basically fully qualified class name. So if we are going to make use of this for name method, then compiler is going to give left and right. Yes, compiler will give left and right. That is, it will throw, that is, it is going to throw exception. So the type of exception will be checked exception, and the name of exception will be class not found exception. So the type of exception will be checked exception, and the name of exception will be class not found. So these many things, guys, we discussed in last class. Yes, these things we discussed in last class. So even we discussed what is port number, what is URL, and so many things. Yeah. So guys, can anyone tell me what is a port number of MySQL? Yes, what is the port number of MySQL, guys? Yes, very good. So the port number of MySQL is 3306. What is the port number of Oracle, guys? Port number of Oracle. 1521. Very good. Excellent, guys. Good. Yeah. So port number of Oracle is 1521. So guys, if how we can write URL? Yes. How we can write URL? What URL contains? Yes. What URL contains, guys? So what is the URL of MySQL? What is the URL of MySQL, guys? Can anyone tell me? So it is nothing but, if you remember, we discussed in last class JDBC colon. So guys, these things you have to remember. Yes, JDBC colon MySQL colon double forward slash then localhost then localhost, then we have to pass here port number. So it is 3306. If you want, you can pass here database name. Yes, you can pass here database name, and then you have to give separator user equals to root and password whatever you are going to give. So this is in case of, yes, this is in case of locally. In case of remotely, if you want to connect, then you have to pass what, guys? You need to pass the IP address of respective system. Yes, so these things we discussed in last class, guys. Even so, we will see. Now we learn how to load the class normally and with the help of for name method. No need to worry. But before that, guys, I gave you one diagram at last. Have you copied this diagram, all of you, in your notebook? Yes. Have you copied this in your notebook, guys? Yes. Good. Yes, guys. So again, we'll repeat the things. Who is going to provide? From where we will get JDBC API, guys? Yes. From where we will get JDBC API? Yes, from where we are going to get JDBC API, guys? Yes, so we are going to get JDBC API. We need to import it from either java.sql package or java x.sql, but mostly we will use java.sql package, guys. Now, who is going to provide? Yes, who is going to provide driver class of respect? Who is going to provide driver class basically? Yes, yes, so driver class will be provided by respective database, server or vendor. So guys, what is a fully qualified class name? Yes, what is a fully qualified class name of Oracle? So the fully qualified class name of Oracle is oracle.jdbc.driver.oracle driver. So these things you have to by heart, guys. And these things you have to by heart or you need to remember. Yes, these things you need to by heart or you need to remember at any cost. Yes, next coming about MySQL. What is the fully qualified class name of MySQL, guys? It is com.mysql.jdbc.driver. Similarly, what is the fully qualified class name of MS SQL? It is com.microsoft.sqlserver.jdbc.sql server driver. See guys, if you can't remember all, at least you should remember for Oracle and MySQL. At least remember, guys, for Oracle and MySQL, because in most of the case in industry, in most of the case you will go for Oracle and MySQL itself. Yes, so at least remember these two. Now guys, what is the driver name? What is the driver name of Oracle database? Yes, what is the driver name of Oracle database, guys? Yes, so the driver name of Oracle database is Oracle driver itself. What is the driver name of MySQL database? It is driver. So guys, at least remember these things: the fully qualified class name of MySQL, port number of MySQL, then what's the driver class name of MySQL, and then in case of Oracle as well. Yes, I hope you copied the things. You will just go through based on the uses and requirement. So without wasting the time, so guys, last class we learned, yeah, in how many ways we can load the class. So basically we discussed we can load the class in two ways. So first way already all of you saw in normal Java. Yes, first way how to load the class you saw in your normal Java class, core Java. Yes, but we will repeat the things, no need to worry. So now all of you look here. So for that I'll open the Eclipse. For that, let us open the Eclipse, guys. And already I have a yes, and already I have one package. So I'll create a simple normal class. We need to wait because my system is a bit slow sometimes. Yeah. So let's say I'm going to give a class. I'll select class and give a name as test. And give a class name as test. I'll click on finish. Guys, my screen is not visible. Yes, my screen is not visible, guys. I hope it's visible, right? Okay. Yeah. So guys, in this class, I'll declare few things. Yes, in this class, I'll declare few things. Let's say I'll declare int x equals to 10. Let's say I'll declare one method that is void m1. I'll say this out. Yes, this out. And let's say I'm going to give, okay, let's say m1 method is running. M1 method is running. Simply, I'm going to give a printing statement. Now let's say I'll declare a constructor as well. So I'll say test, and again I'm going to initialize it. I'll say x equals to 200. And if you want, just print the value. I'll say object created. Yes, I'll say object created, and I'll print the value of x here. Yes, object created. I'm going to print the value of x. So since if you want to access the member variable, you can say this dot x. Yes, so these things, no doubt at all, guys. Yeah, now I'll create a main class. I'll create a main class, and let's say main DAO. Okay, let's say main DAO. DAO is nothing but data access object. So you will learn that once we'll go for Hibernate and all. So just, okay, let's say main itself. So just main, and here I'll take a main method. Okay, not main constructor, main method, guys. So control space. It's not working. It's not working. Fine. So main method. Now, yes. So guys, as we discussed in last class, whenever we are going to call any member of the class will be loaded. Yes. So currently, I'll create object. Yes. So I'll say test a equals to new test. Test a equals to new test. So the time we will create object, guys, this particular test class will be loaded. Yes, this particular test class, guys, it will be loaded. So if I'll execute, let's say I'll give SOP statement class loaded. Simply I'm going to give SOP statement, guys, class loaded. So if I'm going to call any member of the class, then automatic class will be loaded. So guys, this you are learning from LKG, right? Yes, guys, this you are learning from LKG. The time you started learning Java, you are learning this. Yes, so object created value is 200 and we are getting class loaded. So let's not talk about this. In case of JDBC, guys, you will make use of for name method to load the class. So let us talk about that particular method. So I'll say, so we know, guys, this for name method is present in class by name class itself, and it is a static method. Yes, this for name method is nothing but is static method presenting class by name class itself. So what I do, if you want to make use of for name method, then we have to say class dot for name. We have to say, guys, class dot for name. So select this class dot for name, and here we have to pass fully qualified class name. Here we have to pass, guys, fully qualified class name, whichever class you want to load. For that particular class, you can pass here fully qualified class name. But hold on, whenever we will use for name method, compiler is going to give left and right. In the sense, it is throwing an exception. It is throwing an exception, guys. So the type of exception will be checked exception, and the name of exception will be class not found exception, guys. So just mouse over and we'll click on surround with try and catch. Just mouse over and click on surround with try and catch. So now you can see automatically we are going to give try and catch, and here I'm going to give a statement, say solve driver class, or let's say test class loaded. I want to load the test class, guys, so I'll just simply say test class loaded. Yes, so guys, this for name method is going to search. Yes, this for name method is expecting what it is going to expect fully qualified class name. But since now we didn't pass any fully qualified class name, then if I'll execute, currently if I'm going to execute this program, then you will get class not found exception. Yes, you will get class not found exception. As you can see, currently we didn't pass any fully qualified class name, so we are getting class not found exception, guys. So let's say I want to load this test class. So for this test class, we have to pass the fully qualified class name. For the test class, guys, we have to pass the fully qualified class name. So to get the fully qualified class name, what you will do, you will right click on class and you will go to your test class, right click, then you will select the class and then right click, you will copy qualified class name and you will paste here, and you are going to paste it. This is the fully qualified class name, guys. Yes, this is the fully qualified class name of this particular test class. Now let us execute and see what's happening. So you can see if I'll execute, this particular test class has been loaded. Yes, this particular, guys, test class has been loaded. So basically, in case of this program, we are getting fully qualified class name of this test class. But whenever we will start writing the program of JDBC, the fully qualified class name, guys, will be given by respective database. Yes, if you want to load MySQL, you will pass this fully qualified class name. If you want to load Oracle, you pass this fully qualified class name. So like this, guys, by using for name method, you can load. Yes, by using this for name method, guys, you can load the class by using. Yes, you can load the class like this. I hope it's clear, guys. Nothing great, just we are using fully qualified class name. Even we will implement this concept once we'll go for JDBC program. Yes, guys, clear for everyone? You got what is what is like for name method and what is the use of for name method? At least some idea, guys. Yes, once we'll go with JDBC program, we will execute the things. No need to worry. Yeah, that's good, guys. So this is all about what is class loading, how in how many ways we can load the class. Yes, now let us proceed. Let us proceed with the steps of JDBC. Yes, let us proceed. So this is all about overview we have learned in last class as well as today. What is URL? You have to remember, guys. You should remember what are the fully qualified class names, what is the port number, and what is class loading, what is for name method. Especially, guys, This for name method is very important for your interview. Directly in interview, they will ask, yes, directly in interview, yes, directly in interview, they will ask, what is for name method? Explain me for name. So Vikas, don't worry, once we'll execute the program, there you can write the program. No need to worry, you can take a screenshot there. This is just to explain what is for name method and what is the use. But basically here we are not going to perform any operation. Just we learned how we can load a normal class as well by using for name method. Yes. So now we will start with the steps of JDBC. So guys, what is JDBC? Yes, can anyone tell me what is JDBC? Yes, so JDBC stands for, the full form of JDBC is Java Database Connectivity. And guys, we learned all the steps. In the sense, I just gave overview. What is JDBC? Yes, I gave the definition. What is JDBC? And what are the steps of JDBC we have? So we will repeat the things, and meanwhile, we will start with the steps of JDBC. Meanwhile, guys, we'll start the steps of JDBC. Just a second. Yes, guys. So first or second class itself, we learned what is JDBC. Yes. So basically, JDBC is nothing but, yeah. So JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. Yes. JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. Now, if you want to define JDBC properly, then you have to say it is a specification. Yes, it is a specification given in the form of abstraction API. Yes, it is a specification given in the form of abstraction API, yes, which helps user to achieve loose coupling between Java application and database. Which helps user to achieve loose coupling between Java application and database. Now, I hope guys you know what is, yes, now I hope you know what is abstraction, what is API, what is the use of API, what is loose coupling. So we discussed each and every small concepts as well. So coming about JDBC guys, you can say it is a medium, or it helps user to connect your Java application and database. Yes, now you know what is loose coupling, tight coupling, and so many things. Yeah. So now guys, what is the advantage of JDBC? Can anyone tell me what is the advantage of JDBC? Yes, can you give me at least two advantages of JDBC? Yes, okay, no problem at all. So guys, basically JDBC, yes, with the help of JDBC, we can achieve loose coupling between Java application and database. Yes, very basic, yes, very basic advantage, guys. You can say like with the help of JDBC, user can achieve loose coupling between Java application and database. So first advantage you can give, JDBC helps user to JDBC helps user to achieve loose coupling. JDBC helps user to achieve loose coupling. Yes. Now, second main advantage. second most important, you can say, and main advantage, it makes, or you can say JDBC is a platform independent. It is a platform independent in the sense same steps you can write in Windows operating system, same steps you can follow in Linux, Ubuntu, and whatever you want. So it is platform independent. So guys, coming about JDBC, the major two advantage we have here is JDBC helps user to, yes, JDBC helps user to achieve loose coupling between Java application and database. Yes, it helps user to achieve loose coupling between Java application and database. And this JDBC is a platform independent, same as of Java. Even this JDBC, guys, it is platform independent. So same steps you can follow in Windows operating system. Yes, same you can follow in Ubuntu and so many and other operating system as well. So it is platform independent. So guys, if you want, just take down subheading as advantage of JDBC and please copy down these two main advantages. Yes, basically we have these two advantages, just copy down. So first advantage, JDBC helps user to achieve loose coupling between Java application and database. And second, it makes, or let's say you can say it's a platform independent. Yes, just copy down these two advantages in your notebook fast, then we will proceed, guys. Yes, so I hope guys you copied the advantage of JDBC. First was JDBC helps user to achieve loose coupling between database and Java application. And second advantage, it is platform independent. Yes, so these are the two main advantages of JDBC. So now guys, even in first or second class, we have discussed the steps of JDBC. So first step, we have to import the package. Yeah, first step, we have to in just a second. Yeah, first step we have to, so guys, you can see the screen, right? Yes guys, can you see the screen? So guys, now am I audible? Yes, now guys. Yes. So guys, how good internet you have, this GoToMeeting, GoToWebinar is tough, seriously. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So we discussed what is JDBC, what is the advantage. Yeah. So now we discussed in last class itself what are the steps of JDBC we have. Yes, last class when we started with JDBC, I gave all the steps. So guys, what are the steps we have? Just tell me how many steps we have. Yes, how many steps we have of JDBC? Yes, so basically we have how many steps, guys? 7 different steps. Basically we have 7 different steps. So we discussed long back, but that's okay. We'll revise the things, then we will go for the practical session, guys. Yeah. So first step, import the package. First step is nothing but, guys, import the package. Now you will ask, sir, why to import the package? Yes, now you'll ask, what is the need to import the package? So guys, as we discussed, this JDBC API is present in java.sql. So first we have to import all the functionality. First we have to import all the functionality, then only we can use it. But guys, if you are not going to import, also automatically you will get it. So you can say this step is nothing but optional. So first step, importing the package, you can consider, guys, it is optional. So first step is nothing but importing the package. After that, we have to load and register the driver class. Yes. Next, we have to establish the connection between Java application and database. So in last class, I explained these all steps very neatly. Yes. So next, we need to create statement or platform. Now we have to execute SQL query or SQL statement. Yes, we have to execute SQL query or SQL statement. Next, we have to close, or before that, we have to process the resultant data. And at last, we have to close all the costly resource. Even we discuss what is costly resource. Yes, it is nothing but these are the resources which make use of system property. Yes. So guys, coming about all these steps, first and sixth step is optional. First and sixth step is optional, but better, guys, we should follow all the steps. Yes, first and sixth step is optional. That is importing the package and processing the resultant data is optional. But guys, it's better to follow all the steps. Yes, so guys, now let us proceed and we will start with the steps. Clear, guys? Clear with all the steps? We discussed long back, right? Yes. What are the steps we have? Is it clear? So we will see the things practically. There you will get a clear picture, guys. No need to worry. Still, if you have any doubt, if you have any small doubt also, once you start writing the program, you will get a clear picture. So fine, guys, let us open our Eclipse. Let us open our Eclipse. Okay. So what is the first step? So simply I'll create a new class. Simply, guys, I'm going to create a new class and I'll give a class name as JDBC program 1. I'll give a class name as JDBC program 1 and I'll click on finish. Then I'll click on finish. It's taking a bit time. Just hold on, guys. Yeah, so you can see one class has been created. One class has been created. So guys, first step is nothing but importing the package. First step is nothing but, guys, importing the package. So JDBC API is present in which package? Yes, guys, can anyone tell me JDBC API is present in which package? Very good. So we have to say import java.sql or javax.sql, guys. So first we have to import the package. So we will write import java.sql dot, and inside this JDBC we have many interface, many more things. So just we'll put star java.sql dot star. So this is nothing but your first step of JDBC. It's nothing but, guys, your first step of JDBC. So we have completed first step successfully. No doubt at all, we have completed this. Now after that, we will make use of main method. We'll make use of main method, guys. So after, yes guys, after importing the package, what next we have to do? Yes, after importing the package, what next we have to do? Yes, so if you remember, guys, we have to load and register the driver class. Yes, we have to load and register the driver class. So let us proceed and load the register class. Yeah, load the driver class. Yes, so guys, again, yes, again, this driver class. So we are discussing, guys, second step of JDBC. We are discussing second step of JDBC, that is loading and registering, loading and registering the driver class. I'll say loading and registering the driver class, that is DC. So again, guys, this driver class, again this driver class can be loaded and registered in two different ways. Again, this driver class can be loaded and registered in two different ways. So first way is manually. First way is manually, and second way is by you, or you can say second way is nothing but automatically. Second way is nothing but, guys, automatically. Yes, so we can load and register the driver class in two different ways. Yes, we can do it in two different ways, that is manually, and second way is automatically. So guys, in case of loading the driver class manually, first we need to create. So first we have to create the object of driver class. In case of loading the driver class manually, guys, we have to first we have to yes first we have to create the object of driver class. So first thing we have to follow. So guys, my voice is breaking in between. Yes. Okay, so guys, little bit network issue will be there, no doubt at all, because it's rainy season, right? So just adjust little, guys. Yeah, I hope we will not get more, guys, but little if it is there, please adjust. Yeah, because rainy season. Yeah. So fine, guys, let us proceed. So that's what we were discussing. Now this driver class can be loaded in two different ways. Yes, this driver class can be loaded in two different ways. First is manually and second is automatically. So guys, in case of loading the driver class manually, first user need to create object of driver class. Yes, first user needs to create the object of driver class. So first object of driver class, first object of driver class should be created, should be created. So guys, first, if you want to load the driver class manually, then mandatory you have to create the object of driver class. Once object is created, once object is created, then we need to register with driver manager. Once object is created, guys, then we need to register it with driver manager. So what is driver manager, guys? What is driver manager? Yes, anyone, can you tell me what is driver manager? No, it is not an interface. Yes, guys, can anyone tell me what is driver manager? Check your notebook first. Yes, all of you check your notebook. What is driver manager? Yes, guys, all of you check and let me know what is driver manager. So guys, I'll say revise the things every day. Yes, you won't revise, it's very difficult. Yes, guys, can anyone tell me what is driver manager? Yes, guys, what is driver manager? Okay, so driver manager helper class. Yes, 100% guys. Yes, is driver manager helper class guys, or it is an interface? Okay, so helper class. Okay, okay, that's correct guys. So basically driver manager, just a second Vishal, just a second, don't worry. Yeah, so basically driver manager is nothing but it is a, yes, driver manager is nothing but it is a helper class. Yeah, so fine, let us proceed guys, let us proceed. So whenever we are going to, yes guys, so whenever we are going to load, yeah, so whenever we are going to load the driver class, it can be done in two ways. Yeah, so first way guys we have discussed. Yes, first way guys we have discussed, like we can make use of, we can do it manually. So in case of manually guys, what we can do in case of manually, first we have to create the object of driver class. Yes, first we have to create the object of driver class, then we have to make use of, then we have to make use of driver manager helper class to register it. Then we have to make use of driver manager helper class to register it. So let us proceed and see how we can create. So guys, let's say if you want to load the driver class of MySQL, let's say I want to load the driver class of MySQL. Yes, I want to load the driver class of MySQL. So what is the driver class name guys provided by MySQL database? Yes, what is the driver class name provided by MySQL database? Yes, what is driver class name of MySQL guys? It is driver. So first we need to create the object of driver. First we need to create the object of driver. So we will say driver d equals to, yes, we will say guys, driver d equals to new driver. We will say driver d equals to new driver. So first we have to create the object of driver, then we have to register with driver manager. So we have to say, we have to make use of a helper class, that is driver, that is driver manager. We have to make use of a helper class, that is driver manager. And since we have to register it with the driver manager, so we have to make use of a method here. Yes, we have to make use of a method. So the name of method is register. The name of method is register driver itself. The name of method guys is nothing but register driver itself. And for this register driver method, we need to pass this object of driver class. We have to pass guys this object of driver class. So the object is d. The object is d guys. So whenever you want to load, yes, whenever you want to load the driver class, whenever you want to load the driver class manually, so first what we have to do guys, first we have to create the object of, yes, first we have to create the object of driver class provided by respective database, and then we have to register with driver manager. So this is going to happen in case of MySQL. Now if you want to load If you are using Oracle, then what we have to do, guys? In case of Oracle, what is the driver class name? Yes, what is the driver class name of Oracle, guys? It is nothing but Oracle driver. So here you will create the object of Oracle driver. Here you will create the object of Oracle driver. So you will say Oracle driver OC equals to new Oracle driver. And then this OC you are going to pass in this register driver method. Yes, so if you want to load Oracle, you will create the object of Oracle driver, you will pass. If you want to load MySQL, you will create the object of MySQL driver, you will pass. If you want to load Derby, you will create the object of Derby driver and you will pass. So guys, since here, so each time we have to change the driver name here. Yes, here each time we have to create the object. Yes, here each time we have to create the object and we have to pass the driver name. Yes, so instead of that, guys, so basically whenever we are going to load the driver class manually, each time if we are going to change the database name, then what we have to do, guys, we have to create the object of respective driver. So basically it leads to tight coupling. Why tight coupling, guys? Because each time we have to make changes in the program. Yes, each time we have to make changes in the program. Each time if we are going to change the database, we have to remember the driver class name and then we have to create the object, we have to register. So guys, again I'll explain. In case of loading and registering the driver class manually, so first we have to create the object of driver class. First, guys, we need to create the object of driver class. Then we need to register the driver class with driver manager. We need to register the object of driver class with driver manager. So basically what we will do, first we will create the object here. Yes, first we will create the object and then we will register here. So here whenever we are going to change the database name, it leads to tight coupling. So in most of the case, we will not go for loading the driver class manually. In most of the case, guys, we will not go for loading the driver class manually. We will see how we can load the driver class automatically. We will see, guys, how we can load the driver class automatically. So guys, in case of manually, how we can load the driver class, is it clear for everyone? Yes, is it clear for everyone? Yes. So now guys, in case of loading the driver class automatically, we have to make use of one method. I'll give all these points, no need to worry, guys. In case of loading the driver class automatically, we have to make use of one method. So guys, any guess which method we have to use? Yes, in case of loading a driver class automatically, we have to make use of one method. Any guess which method we have to use? Yes, so guys, if you want to load the driver class automatically, we will make use of for name method. We'll make use of a for name method. So what is for name method? You know complete Ramayana Mahabharata for the for name method, guys, already we discussed. Yes, that's what this driver class can be loaded in two ways, manually and automatically. So in case of manually, it leads to tight coupling because each time we have to change the driver class name whenever we are going to create the object. Instead of that, we can go for manually, and here we will make use of a method, that is for name method. What is for name method, guys? All of you know that, right? So guys, now I want you to take down these points. Yes, I want you to take down these points neatly. If you want, you can take down the screenshot as well. But better, guys, take down one. Yes. Yes, if you want, take a screenshot and copy down these points as well. So we discussed first two steps. So just copy on the second step, guys, then we will see the things practically. But learn the things properly, guys. If you have any small doubt also, yes, we know, guys, there is some network issue. Keep the things apart. Yes, if you have a small doubt also, please ask. Please ping me in chat box. Yes. So guys, now take down. Yeah, take down these points. Once you're done, guys, let me know. I'm adding few more points later. Okay, OT, fine. Yes, guys, now complete these things. Then we will see the things practically. So I won't use manually at all. I'll go for automatically always. If you want, you can execute once by yourself how we can load the driver class manually. That's what Arvind I was telling you, right? In between, you will go for break or what? I was telling each time you have to create the object in case of manually. So we are not going to use. Even I gave the point, right? So you are not going to use manually at all. But for your knowledge, I'm explaining the things. Because in future, if you get this, you should not say, sir, I don't know, I don't know. Yes. So for your information, I taught you how to load the driver class manually, but we will not use it at all. I explain each and everything. Yeah. Why not manually and all? Yes. So guys, still if you have any doubt, please ask in chat box. Yes, up to here, if you have any small doubt also, please ask. Don't hesitate to ask small doubt also, guys, because each and everything you have to learn. Yes. So guys, once you're done, ping me in chat box. Once you have copied the points, ping me in chat box. Rajasekhar type coupling because each time you have to change. Let's say if you want to use MySQL, you will create the object of MySQL. Yes, if you want to, like, yeah, if tight coupling, because if you want to make use of MySQL, you will make use of driver class, right? If you want to use Oracle, you have to change. So each time you have to affect, you have to keep on changing the class, right? So which will leads to tight coupling. Manually, each time user needs to check the program, like which database they are using, and based on the database uses, you need to create the object of driver class. So we can say it leads to tight coupling. Yes. So if you are going to change the database and if you will keep same driver class name, it will not work. Yes, so each time you have to make the changes manually in the program. So that is the reason we will say tight coupling. Driver manager class. Yes, manager class will be used here. So once you are going to import JDBC API, each and everything will be imported. So basically driver manager you will use. To instance, yeah, to initialize driver class. The time you will write import java.sql.star, each and everything will be imported. So you will use driver manager. Yes, guys, any other doubt? Is it clear up to here? Yes. Is it clear, guys? Are you able to follow me, all of you? Yeah, we need to change the fully qualified class name, Sandhya, but no need to create the object, right? Yes, we need to change the fully qualified class name. I agree. Just you have to change the fully qualified class name, one line of statement. But whenever you are going to do manually, you need to create object, you need to do many things. But whenever you are going for automatically, you have to keep on changing the fully qualified class. And that's just one line you have to change. Yeah. So fine, guys, let us proceed and go for the second step of JDBC. Yes. So let us open Eclipse. And so first step is already done. We'll go for second step. Second step of JDBC. Second step of JDBC, guys, we will learn. So that's what here we are going to make use of a method name, that is for name method, and here we will pass fully qualified class name. So guys, what is the fully qualified class name of MySQL? Yes, what is the fully qualified class name of MySQL? It is com.mysql.jdbc.driver. So you have to pass here fully qualified class name. So let's say com.mysql.jdbc.driver. Yes, so this is a fully qualified class name we have to pass. So guys, this D will be in uppercase always. Since it is a class, if you will pass in lowercase, then you will get an error. So this D always will be in uppercase since it is a class name. So guys, can we execute the program now? Let us execute. Let us execute the program and let's see what's happening. Okay, hold on. We are getting some exception here, guys. We are getting some exception. So the name of exception is class not found exception. So can anyone tell me why we are getting this exception, guys? Yes, can anyone tell me why we are getting this exception? Very good, Sandhya. So we need to add jar file. Yes, we have to add jar file. We have to add jar file, guys. So that's what I said. we can import. We have imported JDBC API. We have imported JDBC API from java.sql package. Yes, we have imported JDBC API from java.sql package. But where this fully qualified class name is present? We don't have any class where this fully qualified class name is present. So basically, this fully qualified class name is present in, yes, jar file, or you can say driver class provided by respective database. So guys, if you are going to use, yes, if you are going to use MySQL database, you need to add the driver class. You need to add the, yes, if you are going to use MySQL database, you need to use jar file or driver class provided by MySQL people. Yes, if you want to use Oracle, you need to add jar file provided by Oracle database server or vendor. So if you remember guys, I gave one jar file, mysql.jar. Yes, I shared one mysql.jar. Do you have that jar file with you? All of you? Yes, do you have jar file with you guys? Yes, so if you want to make use of MySQL, you need to add this jar file. Yes, if you want to use Oracle, guys, you should have this jar file, odbc dot jar. You can see here. If you want to work with, yes, if you want to connect now MySQL, so you should have which jar file, guys? You should have this MySQL dot jar. And if you want to connect with Oracle, you should have this jar file. You should have this jar file, guys. So that's what jar file, even jar file will be, yes, even whichever jar file we are using, whichever database we are using, with respect to that, we have to add the jar file. So currently we are using, guys, which database? MySQL. So we have to add this MySQL jar file. Yes, we have to add this MySQL jar file. So guys, can anyone tell me in how many ways we can add the jar file? Yes, guys, can anyone tell me in how many ways we can add the jar file? Two ways, right? So, which is the good practice? Which is the good practice, guys? Adding the jar file internally or externally? Yes, adding the jar file internally or externally is good practice. Okay, so basically adding the jar file internally, we discuss it's a good practice, but we will see both the way. Yes, we will see both the way how we can add jar file. So let me copy paste this jar file and I'll keep somewhere, so that if I delete the jar file as well, I can get it from somewhere, some folder. Okay, just a second. Let me keep in some, fine, I'll keep in this Hibernate jars itself. Yes, so guys, currently we will add the jar file externally. So to add the jar file externally, guys, we will go to Eclipse. Then you need to select the project. We will go to Eclipse. We need to select the project. Then right click. I explained all the steps long back, guys. Yeah. So right click. Just wait for a few seconds. Yeah. Then go to properties. Right click. Go to properties. You will get Java build path. I gave all the steps long back, guys. So Java build path. Then you need to select the libraries. You need to select libraries tab. So currently I'm adding jar file externally. So I'll click on add external jars. I'll click on add external jars. I'll go to desktop. I'll go to desktop. And you can see in desktop, guys, we have a jar file mysql.jar. We have a jar file, guys, mysql.jar. So I'll just select this and I'll click on open. I'll click on open, apply and OK. Apply and OK. So guys, now you can see we have something as referenced libraries, right? You can see here referenced libraries. Here you will get the path of your jar file. Here you can see, here you will get the path of your jar file. Yes, so we have, in case of adding jar files externally, guys, we are going to set the path if you remember. So you can see the path. So guys, now if I'll execute the program, whether my program will work? Yes, will I get the output now? Whether this driver class will be loaded now if I'll execute this? Yes. So guys, whether the driver class will be loaded? Yes or no, guys? Whether, okay. So guys, we have added the jar file. If I'll execute, you can see we'll get the output here. Driver class loaded and registered. We will get the output here. Driver class loaded and registered. Yes. So with the help of, first we have added the jar file. Then what we did, guys, we have loaded and registered the driver class. So you can see we are getting the output here. Why we will not get output, guys? Yes, we have added the jar file as well. So obviously we should get the output. No doubt at all. So you can see you are getting output as driver class loaded and registered. Now let us go back to desktop and let's see what this jar file contains. Yeah, let us go back to desktop and let's see what this jar file contains. So right click, I'll just right click on jar file and I'll just extract it. Yes, I'll extract it. So I'll click on extract files. Okay, so let's say I'll click on OK just to check with what this jar file contains. So now guys, you can see, we have extracted the jar file and the folder name is MySQL. We got a folder name by name MySQL. So I'll just open it. Now you can see we have some folders here. Inside this MySQL, we will get some folder. So we have something as com. Yes, inside that we have something as MySQL. Inside that we have something as JDBC. Inside JDBC, you will get all the drivers. Inside JDBC, guys, you will get all the drivers. You can see. So these are the drivers present in jar file, guys, which help us to connect with respective server or database. You can see these are nothing but these are the driver class. So what is a fully qualified class name, guys? You can see here top, you can see. So the fully qualified class name will be com dot after. Yes, so MySQL is the folder. This is nothing but it is a folder. So what is the fully qualified class name? Com. Inside com we have MySQL folder. Inside MySQL we have JDBC. Inside this JDBC we have multiple drivers. Inside this JDBC, guys, we have multiple drivers. This is the fully qualified class name, you can say. So what is the fully qualified class name? com.mysql.jdbc.driver. And this, you can see, guys, this driver contains all the, this jar file contains all the driver class, whatever we need to write the JDBC program. And this driver or this jar file will be given by respective database server or vendor. It will be given by respective database server or vendor. Yes. So that's all, guys. Like, I wanted to explain what this jar file contains. So just to explain the things, I extracted this jar file and then I explained. I hope you are getting the things. Yes. I hope, guys, you are getting. Let me extract this Oracle also. Let's see what's happening. Yes, guys, is it clear for everyone? Yes, whatever we have discussed up to here, is it clear? Yeah, I'll show the program. Don't worry. We'll discuss the program. Still, we have to do few more things. Few more things I need to explain. But up to here, guys, is it clear for everyone? Yeah. So, guys, just now, whenever I was explaining the jar file, I said, guys, whenever we are going to add the jar file externally. So currently my project is what? Currently, guys, my project is working fine, no doubt at all. We are getting driver class code. But whenever we are adding the jar file externally and by mistake, if the jar file has been deleted, by mistake, guys, if the jar file has been deleted, then in that case, whether my project will work by mistake, guys, if the jar file has been deleted, yes, whether my project will work. No. So what I'll do, I'll go to desktop and I'll just delete this jar file. I'll go to desktop, guys, and I'll just delete this jar file. Now you can see there is no jar file. Yes, there is no jar file by mysql.jar. So I'll go back to Eclipse and I'll try to run the program. I'll go back to Eclipse, guys, and I'll try to execute or run the program. So I just click on run. So guys, you can see you are getting an error. You can see, guys, you are getting an error. The archive mysql.jar, which is referenced by the class path, does not exist. Yes, so whenever we are going to add the jar file externally and by mistake, if we have deleted the jar file, our project will not work. Our project will not work. So now, guys, what I do, we will add the jar file internally. We'll add the jar file internally. So guys, to add the jar file internally, what we have to do? Yes. So first I'll remove the jar file whichever we have added externally. Very good. So Sandhya will create a folder first. Good. So you can give a folder name of your choice. You can give Dinga Dingy, whatever you want. So let's say I'll give lib itself. Yeah, after creating the jar file, after creating the folder, we'll copy paste the jar file. So this jar file is present in this folder, guys. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this jar file and I'll paste in my folder. Yeah, I'll paste in desktop as well, and even I'll paste in. Even I'll go open this lib folder. I'll paste. Yes. So guys, now can I execute the program? Yes. Now can I execute the program? Will I get the output, guys? Yes, now if I'll execute, will I get the output? So you can see, guys, we will not get the output. You can see, guys, we will not get the output because just we have added the jar file, but property has not been imported. Just we have added the jar file, but property has not been imported. So we have to import the property. So for that, again, right click on project, go to properties, we'll click on add jars. Yes, right click on project, go to properties, add them. You will get Java build path, libraries. I'll click on add jars because this time we have to add the jar file internally. So after that, I'll select the project. Then you can see lib folder we will have. We'll select the lib folder. Then we'll select the jar file. We'll click on OK. apply. Okay. So guys, now I'll get the output. What do you think? If I'll execute this, whether I'll get the output or not? Yes. So this time, guys, we are going to get the, you can see driver class loaded and registered. Now I'll go to desktop. I'll go to desktop and I'll delete this jar file. Yes, I have copy pasted a jar file if you remember from Hibernate jars. So from this folder, I'll delete this jar file as well. So now if I'll execute after deleting the jar file, whether my program will work, whether my project will work guys or no, it is going to work because already this jar file is present in lib folder. You can see because already this jar file is present in lib folder. Let us execute guys. So it is asking, okay, so fine. You can see guys. So that's what, whenever we are going to add the jar file internally by mistake, if we have deleted the jar file, in that case also my project is going to work. So guys, I hope whatever I explained up to here, it's clear for everyone. Yes, we learned how in how many ways we can load the driver class, which is the good practice, how to add the jar file, and successfully guys we have completed 2 steps of JDBC. So I hope guys each and everything is clear for everyone. Yes, is it clear for everyone guys? Yeah. So guys, all of you just complete these 2 steps. Yes, all of you guys just complete these 2 steps. So guys, JDBC is very easy. Trust me, JDBC is very easy. You need to practice a little, like literally you need to practice. Not that much also. It is easier than your Java, easier than your core Java or SQL guys. Trust me, this JDBC is very easy, but it's very helpful if you want to develop any application. So fine guys, all of you. Yeah, all of you just execute this. Harsha, I shared the jar file. You need to add the jar file. Yes, I shared the link from there, from there itself, you need to download the jar file. If you have not downloaded the jar file, then go to Google and type MySQL jar file, download and add, and then execute. Yes, all of you guys complete up to here. Your notebook. I gave all the steps. Yeah, follow your jar file in first or second class itself. Office, you can download the jar file. Yes, you can download the jar file from Google itself. Yes, you can download the jar file from Google or ask from your friends. They'll share you. Last time I shared, why you didn't download? Yeah, just ask with your friends. They'll share you the jar file. Or go to Google and type my download MySQL jar. How many of you are not in that group Google Classroom? Yes. How many of you are not there, guys? All of you are there, right? Okay, guys. So just all of you execute the steps and go through. Okay. So I'll just share the link in chat box. You can add yourself. Yeah. So just a second, guys. Till that, execute the steps. Give me 1 minute so that I can share you the link. Till that, go through fast. So guys, check it once. You got the link, right? Yeah. In chat box, you got the link. Okay. So all of you follow that link and you can join, you can join the group. And even I'm sharing the code as well, group code. If you are not able to join, you can use this code. Yes. So guys, all of you join the Google Classroom. If there is any update, I'll ping there itself. Yes. So just keep checking, guys. Like once a day, at least check, especially morning or evening, check the Google Classroom regarding the class update. I'm going to share the things there itself. Yes. So guys, all of you have executed. Yes, all of you are getting output, guys. Have executed everyone, each and everyone. If you don't have jar file, guys, that is not my mistake. Long back I shared. Yes, and from study also I said you keep the things ready, keep the things ready. But so in next class we need MySQL database, guys, and SQL you need to install that at any cost. So guys, in tomorrow's class, so tomorrow's class will be very important. Yes, we will learn how to connect Java application with database. Tomorrow we will learn, guys, how to connect Java application and database. So basically this is your third step, you can say. And then we will see how to create statement or platform. So tomorrow we are going to complete these two steps. So tomorrow's class will be very, very, very important. Don't miss the class, guys. Check with your Eclipse, Nagaraj. Yeah. So please don't miss tomorrow's class. Tomorrow's class will be very important. very important class for your J2EE, that is JDBC. Yes, so guys, practice the things. If you have any doubt, you can ask in tomorrow's class. So guys, that's all for today. Practice the things, go through. So in tomorrow's class, we'll see third and fourth step. So fine guys, thank you everyone. Bye bye, take care.